Chris Sorrell was pretty heavily involved in the main designer behind this. Unfortunately, didn't get anywhere because like they didn't really put any kind of like there's no like concept art, there were no demos or anything like that. There's nothing to show physical, which is kind of a shame. But like there was a bit of interest. It got to like I think 1/10 of its target pretty quickly. So we're hoping that like there will be an opportunity for it to come back really, because we love ourselves some Pond. Like so, I mean, so far there are 4 games in the series. It's the 1, 2, 3 which you mentioned. Oh, there's 5. There's an aquatic game starring James Pond, and then there's an iOS game called James Pond in the Deathly Shallows.
Somehow I don't think those balloons would work that well underwater.
No, that's why they float up. You see.
It looks so much better when it's like full screen.
I know.
So much more detail.
Crashing through a wall in his robo suits.
So much more detail.
Game is putting it.
And as you can clearly tell, he's a fish. You know, with mechanical augmentations and hands and shit. You can tell he's a fish because he walks on his flippers.
I really love it.
It's very clear.
Yeah. No, the toys at Santa's factory are all crying out for help. What do we do?
Who will save them?
Who will save them? Then from the depths. Yeah! Don't worry, indigenous North Pole penguins. We will save the day. It's a good thing those skating penguins have got like scars, otherwise they'd be quite cold.
So what's happening now?
I think Cool Maddie's playing Heavy Nova right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally right now.
I'm currently playing it. You can't tell.
Yeah. Where's the rift?
The Rift.
The rift.
The Rift. The Rift is everywhere.
The rift.
The way it's meant to be played.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Rift again. But not that one. Yeah. The other thing.
There's people waiting.
Guys,
Yeah, actually,
I think it's causing
The literal rift.
What consoles do you need?
A NES. We brought in Mecha's Hulk.
Hulk?
Ooh.
First one I saw, so.
Alright, let's get these.
Let's get these out of here.
Yep.
Get this
Your
crap
stuff
out
is
of here.
gonna infect this if it gets too close.
Okay.
Literally.
It's okay. It could be worse. It could be PJ's.
Alright, here's your controller.
Mecha Richter's is almost as bad.
Well, Mecha just has a bad NES, and PJ has a bad SNES. That's what it is.
You're right.
Yeah.
So who's got the bad GameCube and N64?
My mistake.
Yeah.
Could you unplug the RCA cables? Thank you. Anytime, so if I wake you up at 1 in the morning,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Literally any time.
Literally.
Literally.
I'm literally about to punch you.
Anytime.
Yeah. Anytime.
Literally Spec for G's favorite word.
I think
Want to go bowling?
almost on a. I think Uber Goose has that problem as well.
Yeah, after sitting in the room with the Spec
Well,
for G
yeah.
word all day.
It's probably indirectly Spike's fault.
No, it's not probably. It literally.
Yeah. Literally the correct interpretation of that word.
Alright.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hello.
Looks legit. More legit.
Try that again.
Totally play it this way. See?
Yeah, that's what the last
Bro, it looks like it's mine.
Even better. I am liking every version of this.
Oh, cool, Maddie. Cool Maddie's gonna play Heavy Nova with it.
Yeah.
That might work.
We're gonna stream it like right now. You can totally see it, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, nope, it froze up again. That's awesome.
That's not how you play the game?
Literally froze
Just
up.
a second. What?
Is your Twitch name simply Uranium Mecha?
Yeah. Yeah, no underscores, no spaces, nothing like that.
Wow.
No
Everybody,
style.
You don't just know that? Come on.
everybody likes to stick a space in there for some reason. I don't know why.
It's also like how some
Yeah.
people like to not capitalize the
Ran-
B in the bot that's talking about X for some reason.
Random chord. So is Mecha gonna watch this? I guess. I don't know.
He doesn't want to be around when the console crashes.
He wanted to be here for this. Maybe could somebody go tell him about the start? Because I think he wanted to be here. But he can sneak in afterwards.
He's probably gonna wait until he sees that the game's actually running before he comes in.
Yeah.
There he is.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So if this game freezes, it's your fault because it's your NES. All right. Are we ready up there? Not yet. It is now. All right, you ready? Start the timer when I say 2. Oh, okay. All right. I'll tell you when to start it. And go. So had to keep the tradition alive, even if it didn't make it into the mainstream. I haven't played this a whole lot in the last few months just because I knew it wasn't going to be in the mainstream, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's definitely things that can go wrong, but nothing like any different than previous marathon runs. More couch butts.
I played it last semester. It doesn't mean that I can play it very well.
Well, it took me like 12 tries.
Yeah.
That's it?
I love it. I love it. This is the future of discotheques.
Yes. Pump up that boom boom. That bass, man.
Yeah.
The secret post-bonus stream disco party.
And we can film from over here, the speakers behind us.
Now that's not until I get to Area 7. So hopefully he'll give me a good pattern, because as far as I can tell, how long he moves is based on the global timer from when you actually started the game. So if you get here at the right time, he'll give you a pretty good pattern. Nope, terrible pattern. He moved right away. Yeah, normally he'll move down for like up to about 1.5 seconds before he shifts his direction, but he moved instantly. So if I had showed up like 5 frames later, he would have given me a perfect pattern. But I have no way of knowing that really, other than like by listening to the music. But the problem is I'm not sure if it is affected by lag frames or not. So, I mean, I guess if anybody else wants to pipe in, go right ahead.
Alright, so we got this sweet tank here. It's called the Sophia Mark III, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, and because we have to find our frog because someone took our frog.
I'll find my frog.
So when I was a kid, I had the. I think I still have it. If you remember the Worlds of Power Nintendo books, I have this one.
I had that at some point. It disappeared ages ago.
Can we expect a speedrun of that at SGDQ?
The book?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I could. I guess if we have an awful block, I could just read it during the awful block while I'm on the host station.
That might get better.
I
that might
support
get
this.
better viewer counts than this year's awful block did. Sadly.
It'll be better than Mr. Driller.
That's not a very high bar.
Even as a kid, though, I knew how bad those books were, but they were still so bad they were good.
It's like hilariously bad.
Yeah, well, the worst part about it is they actually made it into canon for the PlayStation sequel to this game. Yeah, yeah, like you're literally playing as, and I'm using literally actually correctly here, Spike. You're literally playing as Jason and Eve's kid. They had a kid, and you're playing it. His name is Roddy.
Wow.
Does he have a tank?
Yeah, it's Sophia the Fifth.
What happened to Sophia the Fourth?
That was the one in Blaster Master 2. So that was when Jason tried to rebuild it himself, and yeah, we don't talk about that. I'm not sure where Sophia the Fifth actually came from. I don't think that's ever actually explained in the game.
I still think my favorite thing is like apparently somebody's dad was burying radioactive waste out in the backyard. Frog went out, found it, got giant, went down a hole.
I mean,
And, all these biomechanical menaces hell bent on destroying the Earth just live underneath the backyard.
you know.
It's
cool.
And supposedly
Sure, why
the two frogs he made are not even Jason's frog in the first place.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like, you think, oh god, I'm killing my frog, but nope, you still find the frog at the end.
And somehow he's back to normal.
Yep. Nintendo
They better set
Plus.
up a frog rescue.
I think my favorite one of those books was Metal Gear. That one was really good.
If you think
I don't
about
know-
it, Metal Gear Solid basically is sort of a choose your own adventure game. Like the whole series basically works like what those books do. Sort of a natural extension of the genre.
Oops.
Whoa.
We got
I screw that up occasionally.
we got nasty time for the crab man.
It's pretty rare that I screw that up, but
Giant enemy crab.
it does happen.
Is that what that was supposed to be? A crab?
I have no fucking idea.
Crabs with like extendo arms. Attention game designers, please just design more things with extendo arms. I love them.
I've heard some pretty interesting theories on what that's supposed to be. Some of which I can't repeat on stream.
Conch shell, that's all.
It's
the end of
literally
the
hentai.
No.
Live hentai.
Literally, look. They're not gonna put that in a video game made for children.
Exactly.
Why do you assume that all video games must be made for children?
Video games as a medium are
They
for
even censored
children.
the love interest in this one. It's like suddenly it's just a mission to get your frog. There's no girls here.
Yeah, the Japanese plot was like it's
thought
like
the
an
car
anime
was the love
princess or
interest.
something.
Anime princess. Wow.
Well, it's some kind of like it's a far-flung future. You're the genius boy pilot who can actually drive this thing, and you're fighting off an alien invasion and trying to rescue the princess. That's
In the US release, you're just some guy whose dad's an idiot with radioactive waste.
yeah.
Find a tank at the match.
Look, your dad didn't put it there, but your family
Honestly,
needed to move and the
I
price was
kind of
right.
prefer the English story. You know, the
Well,
Johnny Everyboy.
It's certainly less generic, that's for sure.
Well, it's generic in a different way.
It's a tank in a suit just my size. Oh, right.
I think I personally like the fact that the tank has a name. I mean, it's better than having a nameless tank.
Actually, I assumed that the tank was the love interest. That was me.
Well, it is named Sophia.
Can your girlfriend turn into a tank? Because that's pretty cool.
These are questions.
It's not that she turns into a tank. Why must you be constrained by your 20th century
So your girlfriend,
normative ideas?
your
of love?
girlfriend is a tank. That's pretty cool.
Maybe
With
he
this
loves the
couch.
tank.
I mean,
Body slam you into the moon.
You know, something has just dawned on me though. If you look at the graphic of Sophia in the pause menu, that's probably where they got the graphic for Sophia in Blaster Master 2. Because it doesn't look the same in the pause menu as it does on the.
Oh well, that's just a fidelity issue. They don't have enough
sprite
pixels.
limitations.
pixels.
Not enough pixels.
There was originally going to be voice
some
acting
pixels,
in this game and scripted conversations between the main character and the Sophia Mark III, but they ran out of memory on the card. And development crunch time and all that.
Yeah, that NES.
Voice acting's a bad plan.
But I hear in the upcoming Blaster Master HD remix they will finally have that included.
Meanwhile, I'm still
viable.
thinking about the love between a boy and his tank.
I'm still thinking about body slamming you into the moon. I may change that to with the moon. I'm not sure.
There's a difference.
Yes. One ends up with him in the moon, the other one ends up with the moon in the earth. It's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, but you're willing to take that risk just to shut him up.
Well, I'm willing to take the
Dangerous.
risk of him body slamming me.
Okay, no, we have a fair
To speculate
and
about
peaceful way
the
to settle
tender moment in
this.
which the kid
I'll go get Yoshi's
I might
cookie.
die.
goes to kiss the control panel of the tank.
Okay, I'm probably alright now.
Oh.
Has no health. Might die. Has one health. I'm right.
Well, as long as I don't get hit by a bomb, I'm gonna actually.
God, JC, up
I mean,
A bomb!
Oh my God, you ate a bomb.
there we go. You a cable.
the same thing. Literally.
Alright, so who lives here? Whose house are you invading?
This is the multi-box.
Lilo Dallas Multibox?
Exactly.
This is literally a Dekiga.
They have actual names in the Japanese manual, but I don't remember what they
Well,
are.
that's
off the top
okay.
of my
Since
head.
you're the top speedrunner, you get to invent new names.
In
And
America,
they're
we
canon.
dehumanize our enemies before executing
They override the guy's wishes.
them. We don't need names.
It's a perk of speed.
If you hold the world record, you get to, make some of your own rules.
Yeah, that's exactly why Dragon Dark and I get to say it's called Crystalis.
Exactly.
Crystallis?
No,
I will.
It is.
I will
Crystalis.
help Gilder body slam you.
I will crouch behind you so that when he shoves you over, you trip.
I completely agree with the pronunciation being Crystalis. It looks like the word crystal with IS at the end of it. Crystalis.
I completely
I'm just kidding anyway. I don't think that's how it's pronounced. It's obviously Christos.
You're right.
So I mean, it's
Oh,
the
but
game where I
car
keep getting
now?
murdered. I just had a town by all these tiger men. Freaking tiger men.
This speed run.
Wow, I got trolled hard on hover drops. That's. I'm gonna have to farm. Yeah, I need at least 4.
It's okay, we got backups, guys.
There we go.
And you got some help out of it.
Okay, sure, that works.
No more farming, right?
Victory.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had to farm. That technically was farming because I took a small detour, but yeah, whatever, close enough.
Yeah.
Double back for half a second. What a detour.
Reset.
No, it's world record attempts, man.
There's a no reset round.
Hey, what's my time at, by the way? I'm probably like 10, 15 seconds behind. Then that's not terrible, I guess. I think the world record for both death and deathless kills the boss at about 10:20, somewhere in there.
Also, you're destroying my dream of watching you be terrible in person.
Oh, there's plenty of this game left. I'm sure we'll see something.
Don't worry, Glare is after this.
Yeah, I'm not so great at that game, but
You made it.
hey, that was a surprise, man. You shut up. I have an extra missile shot for some reason.
That lag.
Yeah, these.
All the lag.
Oh, come on, really? Okay, now you got to see me be terrible. I probably lost like 8 seconds just in that room. Small victories, right?
Complete. Just wait till Demon Head. 50% chance that game gets mercy killed by its.
I am literally waiting for that.
That is going to be late game, actually, 12:15.
Well, I think
Such a long.
I correct myself. I'm not.
I think we might be shifting the schedule around a bit. I'm not sure.
Oh, you need some sleep.
Yeah. I will fill any amount of time with you, okay?
Always got a treasure master.
Yo, Treasure Master's good.
That's swag walk, man.
Dude, the Treasure Master walk is just.
Did you really just go through that
He would
power
walk
up and not pick it up?
Well, if you're invincible when you try to pick up a power up, it's not actually checking your collision.
Huh.
Yeah.
The jump animation.
Kind of neat. Like, it's inconvenient, but neat.
Don't worry about that.
So to answer your question, yes.
Seems legit.
The Treasure Master too good.
Alright, if I can get one more hover, I can save a little bit of time here. Nope. Okay. I totally forgot to use homing missiles. I'm so good.
Before you started doing world record attempts, did the previous record holders, I think they actually picked up gun power and the
Yeah, when I first
overhead stage.
when I first started making serious speedrun attempts at this game back in 2009, the current record on SDA farmed gun power for a little. Well, didn't really so much farm as like go take detours to pick up extra gun power, and then had to guard it before the level 5 boss. To be fair though, the guy didn't know about strafing, so that's probably why he did that. Well, it's not an obvious thing, and like it's not listed in the manual anywhere, and I didn't know about it for like until one of my friends told me about it, which was ages ago. But it definitely makes.
It's like something that I kind of figured out by accident as a kid.
Yeah, well, that's how.
Some people got it, some people don't.
I was never trying to speedrun Blaster Master either, so
Right.
it's kind of one of those things. Of like,
Wow, that guy was just gunning for you there.
Yeah, sometimes the Sputniks will have perfect aim. They look like Sputniks.
I know they do.
He's a speedrunner, that's what they're called, so they're Sputniks.
Alright, so this is gonna be the first possible time this could go really wrong in about a minute here. If I die too many times, I'll just take the long way around, because
You need concentration for this?
I will when I get there. Alright, this first one's pretty easy, but the other two are not.
use the new saving weapons.
Alright. Last one's the hardest, though. Oops. Oh, just barely made it.
Got it.
Good work.
Yeah.
That's using the invulnerability frames after being hit to avoid being detected by an out-of-bounds hazard.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the thing is, though, apparently they must have planned for people to do that since they put power ups right in the middle of
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm really wondering about. It's like they have these out there for the longest time. I was like, are they just taunting us? But I don't know. Maybe. The fun fact is, it's actually the same tile definition for water and ice, but so if you're in level 6, it acts as ice, and while you're on top of it and invincible, in any other level, in 4 and 7, you're actually essentially on ice.
Might have been something that they tried to fix in development and then realized it was just going to break other things even more.
Yeah, maybe.
They're like, you know what, screw it, make it a mechanic, if people figure it out, awesome.
Yeah.
That
Entirely.
appeared to be very difficult.
Yeah, well now I gotta get back. This, so this might end badly. We'll see here. Alright. Oh shoot. Okay, Murphigator found a possible... that might be faster than doing what I did at AGDQ if you do it fast enough, but I'm not actually sure. I haven't tested it. But I was watching Murphigator stream once, and he was playing through here, and he just went to the left instead of went to the right. I was like, you know what? That might actually be faster. But again, I haven't tested it, so I don't know for sure. But I hadn't practiced that particular method at all, so I hesitated and probably lost some time and whatever.
Lost all the time.
I mean, I got out without dying. That's about all I can ask for, because that's pretty difficult. The timing on that is pretty tight. So. Okay, now when I was practicing this a couple of days ago, I made a really stupid error here that, well, I realized afterwards it wasn't actually I guess you could call it a soft lock, but, it wasn't actually that anyway, so I just won't do it again here. So what I ended up doing was, I forgot to open the left side of the gate before I glitched through the door, so I was like stuck on the other side. But I realized afterwards I could have just killed myself and respawned at the start of level 4 and opened the left side of the gate. But I didn't realize that until after I had reset the console.
They're in the water, and your tank hates this right now.
Yeah, my tank hates this.
Those are such cool kills. Just like watching their dead bodies drift for a little bit.
Yeah, they're probably the worst enemies in the game in the speedrun setting because they're really random and they lag the game to hell.
Nobody gets you up that back.
Yeah, like she wrote that. That's something to get rid.
Like, in terms of like long sections, this is probably the most likely long section to kill me just because of the war of attrition. Like, who can do more damage, the fish or me? And like I said, since they fire at a random pattern, I can get shit on really hard. But this is going okay so far. Right, as I say that, why do I tempt fate? actually want to not dive right away there because it helps reduce lag because there aren't as many enemies on the screen. It still lags up pretty hard, but it does make a noticeable difference.
Now, just doing a full-on flip, then, does that help the lag there, or like the sequence that everyone uses in the record? Did you? I swore you actually just like on-foot clipped it on a whole different way.
Not that I remember.
Stage 5 in the Sophia actually.
Oh, that was the deaths run.
Okay, that's a death warp.
Yeah, because you can't get back to the other side of level 4 without without death warping afterwards.
So it's been a long time since I watched that run. So.
Yeah. Well, I think if I end up having this run in any more marathons, which I'll definitely offer for summer games, I'll probably have a bid for whether or not I do death warps or not, because we haven't had death warps in a proper marathon either. I did it for bonus stream for SDDQ in 2012, but we've never had it in actual.
That's a crap.
Now there's trolley boss. The trolliest boss ever.
No, 6 is his trolliest boss because he can zombify for like 30 seconds, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. When you kill him, he just can stay there for however long he wants.
Yep.
I remember the final boss does that too sometimes.
It's a lot. He's done it to me like twice ever. Well, the first time was at SGDQ 2012.
Yeah.
I had never seen him. I had never seen him do that. I'd seen the guy before him do it, but never him. This is a really bad fight. This is taking a really long time. But
Bubbles, please.
yeah, this is.
That's because of this boss that the reason why his previous run there probably saved gun power.
Yeah, his fight was actually pretty decently fast because he was able to just rip through these bubbles and kill the boss reasonably quickly. But
He had a bit of zombie movement there.
that was really bad. But unfortunately, that's like the biggest RNG factor left in the run, or at least the Deathless run. There's still a lot of RNG with hover drops and Death Warps run, but for a Deathless run, that's basically the only RNG left. That's terribly significant because I very rarely have to reset because of hover drops in a Deathless route because I have several places where I can pick them up on the way as opposed to having to stop and farm. Playing it a little safe here because I want to have as much health as possible for the next part. Because, well, I'll say it after it goes because it's dangerous. We'll leave it at that. Don't hit start. Okay, so probably okay. Get out of there. Get out, Jason.
Jason, please. Okay.
You've done something very strong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you. Oh.
Alright. Probably good, but
Oh man, here we go.
alright, go.
That
All right,
shell wants to stop you from getting in there.
If I had died at any point during that, I would have respawned in the wall and been permanently stuck, so that's why I wanted to have full health for that. Like, if I was doing a, actual record run, I wouldn't have played it so safe there, but, marathon strats. Oops. Really? Why is it that that guy will just sometimes not spawn any shrapnel? Because I can actually bounce off the shrapnel and make that jump a lot easier, but I don't understand what makes him spawn shrapnel and what makes him not spawn shrapnel. Weirdest thing. I guess.
So while you were doing that trick earlier, you were very specific about not pressing start.
Yeah, because if I had unpaused, it would have reset my position.